This week in Coyle, the Blue Jackets took the initiative to put in the work for Friday night's matchup against Garber. After a rough loss to the Yale Bulldogs, Coach Marcus Cooper got his boys to refocus and get out most of the freshman kinks. A canceled game and a shutout in Week 1 has sparked a fire in the Coyle football players. Coach Cooper described what they did to get back to work this week.
This week we really worked on going back to the basics, tackling, blocking. So we did a lot of that this week. That was our whole mentality. I got with my coaching staff Sunday night, and we all came to the realization that we need to get back to work doing one-on-one football. So
in the first game of the season, the freshmen Amaro brothers combined for a sack and an interception. Overall, it was said that everyone on the defense was playing well as a team.
Been working hard this week. I think everybody as a group worked really hard this week. Not one person stuck out. Everybody was just doing, trying to figure out what their job is and do their job. So they played pretty good. Played pretty good to be freshmen, but they know they have to step up again this week with a tough one this week too. So
when talking about star running back / wideout Chris Boynton, Coach Cooper has a new game plan with how to use him effectively.
Like I said, we're gonna have to move him around. We're going to have to find a way to get him the ball more. He's going to be our horse for the season, so we're going to have to find a way to get him the ball. This week we moved him around a little bit to see if we can get him the ball a little more instead of on jet sweeps, stuff like that. Just let him run behind his power through the holes and stuff like that. So we got more of his power back this week instead of a jet back like we did last week. So.
Garber is very talented when it comes to their boys in the backfield. They combined last week for almost 400 rushing yards in a 64-14 win. The ability to stop the run game is a must for the Blue Jackets.
It's going to be tough. We're going to have to, all eight's going to have to get to the ball. They do a lot of misdirection, a lot of zone read stuff. We're just going to have to play our assignment ball, everybody, all eight to the ball, and find it. And they're a bunch of athletic kids. So it's going to be tough for us, but I think we can work hard and do it. So
Mr. Jennings did not have the greatest start at quarterback this past week, but he looks to improve this next week, as coach described those feelings as just first game jitters.
Last week, I think it was being his first game of his high school career. I think he was letting the game go too fast for him. It was going way too fast for him. He wasn't doing his readings and all that stuff and stuff. So this week we worked on him slowing it down, making the game slow down for him so he can do the reads and all that stuff and get the ball out of his hand and stuff like that. So I think he was just way too nervous last week, being his first career high school game. This week we worked on just slowing the game down, slowing the speed of the game down, and we're doing our reads and doing our job. So that's the only thing we worked with him this week.
Coach started to describe what he felt was a necessity in the program every year. He says that it's important to schedule these Class B games at the beginning of the year to toughen up the boys for Class C district play eventually.
I think that's one of the reasons why we've always scheduled B classes so we can prepare ourselves for district play. We got we scheduled 3 good Class B teams in the last 3 years, and get us prepared for our district. District, we had a couple of teams last week cancel games and stuff, and people are going down with kids and stuff like that. Kids are getting hurt, stuff like that. So, we're the bright side too. When we get into district play and stuff like that. There's always the soccer, which they're going to be pretty good this year, top 3. So, I think we're all evenly matched in the district, except for of course the soccer, and you got a couple of Graham Dustin and all them. I think they're supposed to be up there at the top of the district. But as soon as we get into the district, I think we'll have a bright side to playing and stuff like that with those young ones. So
Coyle is set to play Week 2 at Garber High School at 7 o'clock this Friday night. For the high school football preview, my name is Ryan Schroeder.